Thank you so much if you're joining me live and also on the replay. Thank you guys so much for your support. Yesterday's video was very popular. I can't tell you how grateful I am for the growth that I've seen on this channel lately. It just blows me away. All right, so let's see what's going on. I got a song, but then I got one organically, which if you're new here, I get songs by using my playlist and hitting shuffle, and that will shape the reading. Welcome to whoever's joining me. That the songs I get shape the reading, and sometimes I get them by shuffling, and sometimes, hey Kailash, welcome baby. Sometimes I get them organically. All is well, baby, all is well. And I got one organically right before the video started. Like, it started playing in my head real strongly right before the video started. So I'm going to give you both of those, but I wanted to try to look at what's going on. Think freely, your originality sparks collective something. I want to look at, it looks like the moon phase is Aries. The waxing gibbous moon in Aries ignites a flame of fierce determination within you, beckoning forth the warrior archetype that lies dormant. This celestial event invites you to embrace your inner drive, urging you to shed the layers of doubt that have clouded your vision. As the moon swells with light, it reflects your desire for clarity and direction, illuminating the path ahead. In this potent moment, consider what goals ignite your passion and propel you forward. What dreams are worth your relentless pursuit? Allow this energy to guide you in setting intentions that resonate with your authentic self, crafting a manifesto for your aspirations that is as bold and vibrant as the fire of the Aries spirit. Yet, amid this surge of ambition, it is crucial to harness this energy with intention. Use this time to refine your focus. What actionable steps can you take to bring your visions into reality? Visualize each goal as a distinct flame, each requiring your attention and nurturing to thrive. Engage in conversations that challenge the status quo. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire you to grow and take calculated risks that align with your newfound clarity. As you navigate this transformative phase, remember that the strength of Aries lies not only in its intuition, but also in its courage to carve a new path. Stand tall in your conviction. The universe is beckoning you to step boldly into your potential. So, the moon is in Aries, okay? And it's getting close to being full. So, we're probably beginning to feel the full moon already. Which, let's see, is going to be in Taurus on Wednesday. Yeah, it's very close. So yes, we're already feeling this energy of this Taurus full moon. And then the new moon will be, of course, in Scorpio because they are polar opposites, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So thank you for indulging me. I get my information from Astro Matrix. Hello, Edward, Shretha. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you so much. And all the rest of you who are here as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and sharing the content. You guys really blew me away when I saw my statistics the other day. There was like 12 shares and several hypes. I mean, a lot of beautiful gratitude. It's being shown through your, um, a lot of people want money, but because that's what they need, I suppose. And I need it too. We all need money. But the best way to support a reader on YouTube is by giving them your participation and helping by giving away what you can. And sometimes that's sharing, liking, and those types of things. So I just want to say how grateful I am. And then we're going to go ahead and jump in now. So we might expect to see the Emperor card or the Fool come out, or both, because of the Aries moon that we have. Or maybe a lot of wands coming out in the reading. We'll see though. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you the songs that I got. The first song that I got was by Kelly Clarkson. Oh, wrong button. And Rascal Flatts. If you're familiar with country music, it's kind of a pop song, I suppose. Moving on, Kelly Clarkson and Rascal Flatts. I hope I can remember. Okay, yeah, I can remember. Okay. All right. I've dealt with my ghost and I've faced all my demons, finally content with a past I regret. I've found you find strength in your moments of weakness. For once I'm at peace with myself. I've been burned with blame, trapped in a past for too long. I'm moving on. I'm sorry, why did I say liked? I've lived in this place and I know all the faces. Each one is different, but they're always the same. They mean me no harm, but it's time that I face it. They'll never allow me to change. But I never dreamed home would end up where I don't belong. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. At last I can see. Life has been patiently waiting for me. And I know there's guarantees, but I'm not alone. There comes a time in everyone's life when all you can see are the years passing by. And I have made up my mind that those days are gone. I sold what I could and I packed what I couldn't. Stopped to fill up on my way out of town. I've loved like I should, but lived like I shouldn't. I had to lose everything to find out. Maybe forgiveness will find me somewhere down this road. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Oh. So, as we saw in the description of the moon being in Aries, it's time to focus on where you want to go next, where you want your life to go next. And this is someone who has essentially lost everything, is what it sounds like to me. And I can certainly relate with that because since August, when I fell off that ladder and hurt my ankle, I have really gotten myself in a bind financially because they told me I had cancer in my bones. And then I had to start having all these very expensive tests done. And so I am in a place where I have to move on. I have to set my aim on better days. I can't stay stuck in this place. And anyone in my life who's holding me back from becoming a better version of me, I have to let them go. And sometimes that can mean people that we've been close to for our entire lives. That's what it sounds like. I've been in this place myself where I have had to move on because I didn't make good choices where I was at. But I don't think for some of you, it could be literally moving because she had to pack up her car. But for some of you, it could just be moving on from a situation. You're not going to actually physically pack up and move. That might not be possible for all of us. But for somebody, it means physically moving, okay? The other song that I got was very different than that one, and it was called, what was it called, Spirit? It came to me organically. Okay. You Make It Easy. This is, I'm stuttering. Someone stutters. This is Jason Aldean. Good night. Love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming and saying hi to us. I'll miss you. Maybe you catch it on the replay. All right, You Make It Easy by Jason Aldean. Like a rainy Sunday morning makes me want to stay in bed twisted up all day long. You're my inspiration, girl. You take me places, put the words right into these songs. Stealing kisses undercover, babe. See forever when I see your face, and I swear God made me for you. Why do I always say that backwards? Made you for me. You make it easy, loving up on you. Make it easy with every little thing you do. You're my sunshine in the darkest days, my better half, my saving grace. You make me who I want to be. You make it easy. You took all my rough around the edges, never let it ruffle up your feather, angel. Yeah, I'm down for life. You got me wrapped around your finger, and I like it, just in case you can't tell. You make it easy, loving up on you. Make it easy with every little thing you do. You're my sunshine in the darkest days, my better half, my saving grace. You make me who I want to be. You make it easy. Stealing kisses undercover, babe. See forever when I see your face. And I swear God made you for me. You make it easy, loving up on you. Make it easy with every little thing you do. You're my sunshine in the darkest days, my better half, my saving grace. You make me who I want to be. You make it easy. So we see that this is someone that is in a relationship, and this person feels like you make it easy. And it even says, like a rainy Sunday morning. So it could be maybe raining where you are. But this is indicating that there's a relationship where you make it easy. You hear Cosmo? He's going crazy in there. Wow. So I'm not sure how those two songs come together, because in the first one it sounds like she's leaving. But maybe where she's going, this is what she will find. Because she does say in that song that maybe she'll find forgiveness where she's going. And this would indicate that she will, right? Okay, so we're going to do a general reading here. Let's see, Spirit, how do you want to do this reading today? I haven't been feeling well, so you'll have to excuse me for that. I'm kind of moving slow today. All right, Spirit, how do we want to start this reading today? What happened here? I want to find out what happened here. I feel like we're dealing with a situation. What happened here, Spirit? Whoops. What happened here for her to be moving on, or him to be reverse roles if you need to? It's a general reading. Why are they moving on? Whoop, there's a card coming out on me. I'm going to see what they say. Somebody wanted shit to be different, and it isn't personal came out sideways. So it almost gives me the feel of you just wanted different. You wanted something different, and this is very personal or not very personal. We're going to put them back and see if they come back out. All right. Why is she moving on? May I see, please? Why is she moving on? Or he moving on? Why are they moving on? Time for anal came out in reverse. Somebody was either, I don't feel like this is anal sex. It says XYZing a matter a little deeper, examining a matter a little deeper. It's like, I don't want to look into this any further. Like, I've seen all I want to see here. I'm finished with this whole place. I'm tired of the assholes around me, because it said that they wouldn't let her grow. All right, and what's being hidden here? What is being hidden? Whoa, that's a lot to be hidden. Spirit's saying, take them. Somebody wouldn't send a picture. They didn't want things to be different. You couldn't just walk away and it's not personal. Woo, that's a lot. That's a lot, collective, to be hidden. So secretly, it's not personal. I just feel like I can't get away from you. You don't want things to be different, and you never send me a message, or you never send me pictures or messages. All right, and what's being shown? Woo. A lot of stuff coming out in reverse today. That family shit is not getting on your nerves. So there's a family that's not getting on your nerves. Or maybe you're like, you're not getting on my nerves. What's going to happen next? A lot of stuff's coming out in reverse. Pack your bags. Pack your bags is in reverse. So maybe you're just thinking like right now, like, I just want to move on. I'm sick of this. And go solo is in reverse. So this gives me the feeling that you are not really wanting to leave, but you don't have any choice. And interrupting is for assholes. Let them finish. So this gives me the feel of like Girl Interrupted, where things just got interrupted. Let's see how that happened. Show me how this happened a little bit further. Divinely guided and a friendship. Oh, a bunch of cards. These cards are flying out without me even trying. Ooh. I'm going to just see what they say. I'm not divinely guided. I was clueless. I didn't want to shut this down. Trust your intuition. This was a lesson. You haven't hit your breaking point and somebody's angry. All right. It looks like there's been some sort of argument here. Differences, and I don't want to be your friend anymore. You're having differences with your friends, and we saw that in the music. Somebody won't change, and they don't want to be your friend anymore. So it's like, I don't want to be your friend, and I'm not going to change my mind. I'm just not going to be your friend. All right, show me how this happened. Somebody wasn't worth waiting for. Or they felt like you weren't. Oh, wait. What is this? It's also saying that somebody was... I don't even know where this came from. Somebody was doing too many effing chores. That person better get laid now. And you're like, you're not worth waiting for. You could be having anal sex. Maybe you didn't want to have anal sex. I don't know. All right, what's being hidden? There it is. Okay. There's a friendship that's not going to change. There's something about a friendship that's not going to change. Of course, everything's free here, Vladimir. All right, and what's being shown? Read the description box, baby. That somebody is pretending and they have regret. Oh, man. Somebody regrets pretending with you. So secretly, you have a friendship that's not going to change. What's not changing? Oh my God. This person is true love. Somebody's clueless, and that's why you got away. So you were actually in love with this friend, and I don't think they were aware, so they got away. All right, and now they're regretting that they were pretending. So they were just pretending to be your friend, and you were in love with them, and you didn't realize it, so they got away. All right, and what's going to happen next? Somebody's going to make silent moves. Why are they making silent moves? Why is this person making silent moves? Because they've made a decision. A decision for what? To have a fling, and they've been overthinking. And they don't want to be alone. So it feels like they're going to have like a rebound. Clarify the fling. Yep. Look, I could barely get it out of my freaking mouth. Did you see that? They're having a rebound, and they're eliminating you in the process. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, let's pull tarot. Spirit blows my mind. Okay, we're going to use the red deck. Show me how you're working here. Remember now, we have the Aries waxing. I think it was waxing gibbous moon. Wow, there's a lot of cards here. All right, we have the Chariot in reverse, Death upright, the World upright, and the Empress upright. So there's our Taurus full moon showing up already. It's in reverse. We have Taurus and Cancer. We have Scorpio. We have Taurus again. And then we have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. A lot of earth and a lot of transformative, powerful emotion in the mix. A lot. There's a lot going on in someone's life right now. This is a lot of planetary alignments, okay? Whatever happened here was meant to happen. So Spirit is working on this very powerful, very creative, motherly, loving woman. If this is not a significant other or a wife, then it could be a grandmother. It's someone mature. Even if they're young, they're mature. They are intelligent. They can run an empire. They're very creative. They can come up. They probably are a business owner or something like that, or at least work in an industry where they are very successful. All right, what's the energy to overcome? Energy to overcome. These are hard to shuffle. This is a very different reading, Spirit. Energy to overcome. Y'all are getting a lot. Okay. Strength and temperance both came out in reverse. So you feel weakened and ineffective and like drained of all of your energy and like you just don't have any patience anymore. That's the feel of moving on. All right, and what's going to pull it together? You make it easy is what's going to pull it together. Whoa, that's a lot of cards. I'm going to take these two. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Aries is on the bottom of the deck with the Fool card in reverse. So you're manifesting and seeing the truth. You're able to really manifest because you are setting intentions. You're setting your intentions on truth, not on a fantasy or something imaginative. It's not like, this is not fairy tale bullshit right here. This is true. You see in the truth with clarity, and then you're making intentions to move on. And on the bottom of the deck, though, something's going to change you from being able to take a risk. And I feel that it's this Chariot that's in reverse. Instead of moving, I think you're going to change right where you are, some of you. But this ending is here. This cycle of life, this whole big cycle that has felt so challenging and so draining, and you've lost your patience with everything. That is what you're overcoming. That is what Spirit is transforming. And because you're letting this go, and if you're able, I'm going to say, if you're able to turn these two cards around and be patient and strong, You are going to manifest out of pure truth. And when you set your intentions with the universe and what the universe intends, you absolutely manifest your wildest dreams. Okay. What is it that we need to do in order to manifest these dreams? By visualizing my desired outcome, the perfect action is always inspired. As your desire to feel good leads you through that feel good, the perfect action will be inspired from that alignment. And that inspired action is always joyful. I bless and appreciate every religion. There is something for everyone in this magnificent environment of wide diversity where we as a people can continue to take thought beyond that which it has been before. So there's a need to practice tolerance and to visualize our desires. So in the tolerance part, if it's not religion, it could just be other people's beliefs, because everyone is not as awake spiritually as other people. So that could be what's going on. All right. So what is being hidden that we need to know about here when it comes to manifesting from this place of honesty? Being honest with ourselves. This is a glorious time for me to be on the earth. You are an extension of source energy here in these magnificent physical bodies. The amazing diversity of your time-space reality provides the perfect balance from which to create and attract. There has never been a better time to be upon our planet. And as I breathe deeply, I feel myself thrive. Thriving is as natural as breathing itself. By relaxing often and breathing deeply, your natural thriving is enhanced. So secretly, this is what you need to see. This is what's being hidden from you. That it's a glorious time for you to be on this earth. And as you breathe deeply, you're going to thrive. Okay, don't forget that. That's important. And what's being shown, this is what you're seeing the truth about. Wow, you're seeing a lot of truth. What is this truth? Thank you so very much, Spirit. That I choose my unique path to joy. And we heard that in the song, right? No one can create in your experience, for no one can control where you direct your thought. On the path to your happiness, you will discover all you want to be, do, or have. So you're being shown, or you're going to show others, that you can choose your unique path to joy. If you're not aware, Cosmo's on my head. All right, and what's going to happen next when it comes to manifesting? What is it that we need to know about what's going to happen next? What's my big hurry? It's all for joy, all is well. And see, that's why you're packing your bags in reverse. How wonderful I am. So you're going to realize how wonderful you are. And you're going to be like, what's the hurry? All is well. Everything's okay. There's no reason for me to rush. It's fine that this person maybe you're just overthinking that they're having a fling. But it says they're having a rebound and making silent moves because they've made a decision to have a fling. So I think that's the truth that you're realizing. But instead of focusing on this horrible truth that someone is, choosing to go in another direction, you're going to realize that all is well. What's the hurry? I'm wonderful. This isn't about me. This isn't personal. This person is not doing this because there's something wrong with me. They're doing this because there's something wrong with them. There's something missing for them. People who have flings and who have rebounds have issues. It has nothing to do with the person that they're moving on from. Okay. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have it is contrast that puts the eternalness in eternity. eternalness in eternity. It is contrast that puts eternalness into eternity. These are Esther and Jerry Hicks, and they're very in-depth. Your own valuable personal new desire is always born from contrast. See, and that's what you have here. They are contrasting you. That new desire is then heard and answered by source energy, thus the glorious expansion of the universe. So you're realizing that this relationship that I've been participating in with this person is in contrast to what source has for my life. And I have to move on. Whether that means you physically are getting in the car and leaving, or you're just moving on. But it looks like you're not moving on, just to be honest with you, because you can't. It's like there's something keeping you from moving on. The Chariot is in reverse. But we're going to pull tarot on that and find out what's going on here a little bit more. If you're just joining me, stick it out. We're going to do Q&A. Somebody's resonating with this, but I don't think it's many people for some reason today. It doesn't matter. Come on, Spirit. Let's get going. Why is the Chariot here? We're here for whoever wants to participate and be here. Thank you for the light. You guys are rock. You guys rock. Hey, Shannon. Oh, I can't say your name. Mwetufena. Beautiful name. Hi, Stola. Hello. Is it Camel? Amina or Amin. I can't pronounce these names, but they're beautiful. What's up, Jamie? Rana. Beautiful names. All right. Okay, let's pull cards on the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? Well, if you're just joining me, I'll tell you what's going on. Somebody was doing all the work, putting in all the effort, and you were tired of somebody being an asshole, and they were like, you're not worth waiting for. And so what was being hidden was a lot, okay? It isn't personal. I'm not going to text you. I don't want things to be different, and I don't want to walk away. So it's like you didn't want this person out of your life, but they were true love, and it was a friend of yours, and somebody was clueless, and they wouldn't change. They were just determined to be stubborn and to be who they were. And then over here, they regret pretending because this family did not get on their nerves. So there was a family involved here that was, I guess, good to them. And then they're going to pack their bags and go solo, but it's in reverse because somebody is making silent moves. It's in reverse because they just haven't done it yet. But that's the silent moves they're making. They're making a decision to have a fling and overthinking. And I said, it sounds like they're going to have a rebound. I pulled a card and look what came out. Rebound. Okay, and then I pulled the Tarot and I got the Chariot, the Death card, the World, and the Empress as how Spirit is working. And then I got Strength and Temperance in reverse as the energy to overcome. And then I got the Magician and Judgment as what will pull it together with Aries energy on the bottom of the deck, which is what the moon is in right now or moving into. And it's the Fool in reverse. So we're going to pull cards here and see what these cards represent. But it looks like to me that Spirit is saying to somebody, you don't have to move on to move on. You can change right where you are. And it's important in life that we not run from our mistakes, but that we be able to face them. Because if you run from your mistakes are going to be going with you, because wherever you go, you're going to get there you're going to be there when you get there. So you cannot run from your mistakes. You can run from other people's mistakes, but you're having a part in that too. So if you think you're running from mistakes, when you get where you're going, you're going to find out it's the same situation just a different town, okay? Because you can't run from your mistakes. You can go and start over somewhere else. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's not gonna change your circumstances. And I think that is what Spirit is indeed saying here. All right, let me put some of these cards away. As long as Cosmo stays still, I'll let him stay in here. All right, why is the Chariot here? Oh, wow. Because look, there's a new beginning, and it could be, I don't know what the Four of Wands represents. That's our Aries energy and our Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Probably Taurus, but it could be all three. This is either a celebration. It looks like you could, you're definitely starting over. These came out upright. So you're having a new opportunity, an offer of some sort. The universe is offering you a pinnacle. They're giving you something tangible. This could be a new house, a new car. It could be like an engagement ring. It could also be a baby that you're not thinking of as a baby. You're thinking of it as property. I've had it show up that way before. Well, I don't know what your new opportunity is. Only you know. It's different for all of us. But it's coming through celebrating being together with people under the same roof. Okay? That's where you're stuck at. I don't know if that's a plane, but there's been a lot of planes going over. Someone could be traveling by plane. Why is Death here? Oh. Okay. I feel like you're being forced to a new opportunity, and you don't want to get over where you're leaving from. What's being transformed in your life is there's a King of Swords involved here. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy, and it often represents Aquarius very strongly. But also, it can represent Taurus, which we have a lot of Tauran energy here. And Scorpio and Taurus are polar opposites, and we see here that those two cards are showing up together, clarifying one another. So you could be a Scorpio dealing with a Taurus. But this person has a lot of, they're kind of being cold to you. They're being very fair, though. But they put ethics over their emotion. So when you have, okay, Spirit is saying, what I need you to change is how you are responding to the situation where you're having to start something new with this new, place where you're at in life, this new situation you're at in life. It could be a new job for some of you. Pentacles represent money. So this could be a new job and you're getting ready to start a new job. Spirit is saying, put ethics over your emotion, because Scorpio is about emotion. It's about a lot of emotion. It's about a transformative cleansing. It's an ending that leads to a new beginning. And Spirit is saying, I need you to have strong ethics here. And something has caused you trauma in the past that's been holding you back. This is what I haven't shown you yet, is that there is some trauma from your past that's really holding you back. So that's being transformed. Is whatever happened to you in the past. Aquarius is here again. Saturn is involved here very strongly somehow. And we have Aries here. It could be any of the fire elements. But we have definitely some Saturn energy at play, and the moon is also a factor. All right, let's keep going. Then we have somebody who fell from grace, and we saw that in the song that she had fallen from grace. All right, so it could be a humbling experience that this is. We're having to start over somehow. and you don't really want to. Like, this could be humbling for you to go into this new experience. You might be going back to an old experience that you came out of, but something was there that you couldn't get over. And you're going, I feel, back instead of forward. All right, why is the world here? A lot of cards coming out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Because of the Star, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Swords. There's been an ending where you've had to walk away because you've just been so hurt. There was so much damage done. Whoever did this to you, if it was you who did it to yourself, you caused yourself an awful lot of trauma. Or someone else caused you a lot of trauma. And you said, you know what? I can have anything I want in this world. I'm walking away from something that's hurt me. I'm deciding to walk away from this past, moving on. I'm going to get in my car and move on, or get in my mind and move on. Because over here we see a lot of mental Gemini energy, a lot of sword energy. There's Aquarian energy, there's Gemini, and there's Libra. A lot of swords in this reading. All right, why is the Empress here? What do you have hope for, first of all? Whoa, wow, 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 wow. You've been through a lot. Cancer's here. You've been in a place of illusion. Your shadow is in here. You've not been able to stand on your own 2 feet. Fill in the blank. You took a senseless risk, and it led you to this very pain, a lot of pain, a lot of darkness, a lot of dark energy, heavy, heavy, heavy energy. Sagittarius is here with Cancer. All the signs are here with Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So that's where your hope comes in. Whatever this was that caused you this trauma and this heartache, Spirit's helping you to process that grief. That's what I see here. All right, and why is the Empress here? Because she's had so much disappointment. She's resolving conflict, and this has been a burden for her. This person was disappointed terribly. Somehow there was a lot of burden placed on her, and she's getting resolve within herself. She's standing in her power to overcome an incredibly difficult situation that has caused her. When you have the Moon and also the Death card, geez Louise, you've been through something. And then you have the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Wands, and the Five of Wands. I feel that's the Aries coming out. This is you being determined you're going to set a new course in your life, stand in your power, and get out of this place where you've been stuck because you have a new opportunity. This has been a horrible situation for you. But you are going to move forward, and you're going to have humility when you do it. All right, why do you feel weak? What do you need to do here? Oh, my God. Your weakness? Oh, baby. Look, this is why your judgment's been off. This has been so painful. Have you ever been through something so painful that you cannot use your intuition? That's the kind of pain. This is a death. This could have been a literal death. This could be somebody who has been through death. This killed you. Why is Temperance here? In reverse, of all things. Oh, wow. You've lost your patience because of somebody new. Or just because you simply realized, you know what? It's almost like the High Priestess in you made a decision to use their intuition and realize that they have the ability to find somebody new. I don't have to put up with all this nonsense. But you have something new that you love. This can represent a baby also. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So you're at a place of starting over, moving on. And then we have the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, which is about you holding it together financially through some difficult times, being able to budget your money well, having good spending habits, not using a lot of money in a wasteful way, but being responsible with your money. And why is the Magician here? Ooh, baby. You are, look, there's the truth is coming in. It could be coming from a person, a Knight of Swords. This is someone who comes in very quickly, and they do not hesitate to tell you the truth. And when you hear this truth, it spawns the universe. You're manifesting a wheel. And I'm going to have to pull more cards to find out what that means. But this wheel is about to turn for you. You're manifesting it. And it's coming through truth that came in suddenly. What is the wheel? Wheel is accelerated motion, the Eight of Wands. You're about to move real fast forward in your life. Things where you've been stuck are about to have a lot of motion. This is represented by wands in the Rider-Waite. The wands are flying through the air, and it's uncertain where they're going to land, but there is motion. So somehow there's a lot of motion here. This can represent, and I feel that it represents motion, especially with this Knight of Swords. What's the truth? And this is how your judgment changed. Because a while ago when you had this very painful shit happen, where somebody could have even died for somebody, there was the inability to even think rationally. It's like, I can't use my intuition right now. I'm too close to the situation. All right, what was that truth? That somebody did not want to take your love, but it's in reverse. So it's like somebody regrets. It's regret. They regret pretending. They came in and said, I've been pretending and I regret it. And you said, I'm moving on real fast. I'm getting the hell up out of here. Where are you going? You're going to build a new foundation somewhere else. It looks like you're going to move on. And you are going to take that pentacle and you're going to use your money wisely and you're going to move on. Like you're skipping over that Two of Pentacles, jumping right on to the Three. And why is your judgment here? Because this is where you had lost your courage. The Seven of Wands. You didn't stand up for your beliefs. You didn't stand up for your rights. You allowed somebody to walk all over you and you're realizing that. And what are you going to do about it? Damn. You're realizing that there was a female, a different empress. This is two women, very powerful women. There's another woman here who was manipulative and broke things off. And you did not stand up for yourself. You didn't have the courage to stand up for yourself. That's what you're realizing. And now you're recognizing your new opportunity. You're like, I don't have to do this anymore. Like, why have I sat in this shit for so long? I want to pack my bags and get up out of here. And why is the Fool here? You might have to put somebody else out. Because of a job, work, not taking a risk when it comes to you working. What are you working? There's the King of Wands, and he's in reverse. So it looks like there's a person. It could be Aries, Leo. It could be Aries for sure. Aries. I think it's an Aries, but they're in reverse. So it's like maybe they're going back to work. Why are they in reverse? Wow. That is your page of pentacles that led. Okay. This right over here is how you ended up here at this beginning. Because somebody stopped showing you affection. Somebody was not. They could have, like, they could, you remember interrupting us for assholes? This person interrupted you. It's like, you no longer appeal to me, so I'm recognizing an opportunity and setting priorities. That was where your judgment was bad. Is where you were like, I don't like this anymore. I don't love what I'm doing here anymore. I think this is the person that you want to get away from. I think you're struggling with getting away from somebody that you no longer have, they have, or somebody here has lost their feelings. They're recognizing somebody new. They're recognizing a new opportunity. There's a lot of new here. And I'm incredibly proud of you because you've overcome a lot of stuff. And a lot of people hurting you. People disrespecting you. And you're no longer going to put up with that. And I'm incredibly proud of you. Okay? All right. So there's not much more we can say about it. I think we've said all there is to say. Except good for you. Good for you. All right, show me, Spirit, how do we not F ourselves for this coming week? How do we not F ourselves when it comes to how this happened? Because we don't want it to happen again, right? We don't want to go through this. Somebody may have received a gift, or you may receive a gift. It has to do with receiving a gift. Somehow you may have thought you were going to receive a gift. You may have received it. All right, what's being hidden that we need to know? You need to meditate, or you are meditating. Don't be obsessed. And look, what you're meditating about is why you're obsessed with being attracted to toxic people. Why can't I avoid toxic people secretly? Why you're asking yourself, why am I always obsessed with these toxic people? And what's being shown? That you just need to give less fucks. Don't worry about why. Feel what you feel and get over it. Okay? Just get over it. What's going to happen next? You're going to overcome obstacles and realize that you're charming. You're going to realize that this whole thing was one big hard lesson. And you're finally going to get to the end of it. It's finally coming to close. Whatever you've been through here, you're no longer going to have to deal with it anymore. All right. That's good. That's good news. That's good news. I am curious, just because I'm nosy. Y'all know me, I'm nosy. My mama always used to tell me that too, but it's turned out to be something that's pretty helpful when it comes to my reading. So I guess it was something I needed. Just didn't know it yet. Cosmo's being a very good boy. I just want to say he's being a very good boy. All right, what would this person that did this to you say to you? Why do I feel so lost and I don't know where to start? But they don't feel lost. They don't know where to start, but they don't feel lost. What would this person that hurt you so terribly say to you? Cosmo, I hope you haven't eaten too much. Don't you shit on my head, boy. He's being good, though. I gotta give it to him. He's learning. He's learning what keeps him out of that cage. It is all too much, and I wish I could be a different person. They both came out in reverse, so it's not. Why is it so much for you to be different? That card turned over. I wish I could be a different person. I'm going to just go ahead and ask. What would they say to us? I'm not obsessed with you. I'm not obsessed with you. I'm obsessed with you came out in reverse. And I can't stop thinking about you. So I don't even think about you anymore. I used to be obsessed with you, but I'm not anymore. I don't even think about you. What else would they say? They would say, I wish I could be fully honest with you. And I wish I could be a different person, but in reverse. So this person is like, I wish I could tell you that I'm not going to change. What would you say to them? I feel lonely. I am the man. And I can't talk to you right now. With, don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, you are the man. Stand in that power. And yeah, you can't talk to this person right now. Or it could be representing somebody that feels lonely because somebody else thinks they're so all this, that, and the other. And you're like, I can't talk to you right now because you think you are so much better than I am. And don't treat me that way. I don't deserve it. You aren't the man. You aren't the man. A man wouldn't have done me the way you did me. Or a woman, whichever the case may be. Alright, what good is coming for this collective in the coming week? What good is coming? Change. And you're not going to go on any adventures. So if you thought you were going somewhere, you're not. But you are going to have change. What's up, Allison, baby? And forgiveness. So essentially where you thought they were going to leave, they're going to forgive, is what it looks like to me. What's going to be the outcome if you do that? Because I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. What's going to be the outcome if you forgive? If this person will change and not leave, what will be the outcome? You'll use your intuition, for one thing, and we saw you weren't able to. This person hurt you so bad. What will be the outcome if you forgive? Oh, I'm not feeling this for you. I'm not feeling this. If you forgive. I told you this is going to lead you to more loss. The Five of Cups, the Devil, the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, the King of Cups. This is going to eventually, okay, you haven't gotten all you're going to get out of this situation yet. There's a part of you that still wants to be with this person. So you're going to try to forgive. You want happiness and you want somebody's purification, but they're not going to be pure. You need to focus on love and stop wondering if this person is going to be flexible. Okay. What I see here is you're going to go back in for one more. That's why your Chariot's in reverse. And the universe is encouraging it. I'm just going to be honest with you. The universe is saying, you haven't learned your lesson. You need to go back in one more time just to learn your lesson so that we can say, check, you passed the test. You finally learned your lesson and now you can move on from this horrible shit you've been living in. So there's one more final whatever that you're going to go back for, and essentially you will learn your lesson this time. Show me what is it that we need to see. What is it we need to see in ourselves or in the other person that we're missing? Someone has no faith at all. No faith. And they're just going through the motions. And you have to go back in one more time to figure that out. But you've been given a heads up, so that should help a little. Alright, and once we've learned our lesson, then what? Once we've learned our lesson, what next? May I see, please? Your animals are here. Maybe that's why Cosmo is on my head. What else? Your strength is here. What else? There's your strength that was in reverse. Now it's upright. You got your animals. You got your strength back. You got your dreams. You're going to be dreaming somehow. One more time I'm hearing. You're protected. Oh, beautiful. Spirit says you're protected by a spirit guide. So when you go back in for this last lesson, you're protected. And the universe is allowing this. It's helping you to learn compassion, to be more compassionate. There's someone that's going to regret pretending. All right. What else do we need to do here, Spirit, before we move on to the next section of the reading? I think that for the most part, we're finished with this. I do want to look at one more thing. What do we need to know about this relationship that we're trying to move on from? What is it that we need to know? Oh, wow. Okay, that's what, okay. This is where you're not using your intuition. Your intuition came out in reverse. Okay? And what you're not using your intuition about is that you have a lot of chemistry with someone that you're longing for, but it's strictly sexual. This person has no feelings for you whatsoever. And you feel this intense, immense chemistry for this person. And so you're going to go back for more, maybe just because the sex is good and you're lonely, but you're not using your intuition. There's an addiction. There's also a marriage. And someone is playing hard. And that's why they haven't learned a spiritual lesson. They haven't mastered this lesson. Spirit says, put away the computer. You're on different pages. You need to retreat. That's as far as I'm going to go. But that whole deck could speak to us right now. Soulmate is involved. There's a soulmate involved in this. So I will just now pull guidance. Kailash, are you here, sweetheart? Thank you so much for being here. What's going on, Amir Stars? You okay, sweetheart? Hey, everybody. Satisfying Suna, Delulu, and Kailash, baby, are you here? What's going on, Amir Stars? Did someone disrespect you, baby? Allison, if you're still here, baby, I am doing good. Hello, Stola. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know, Stola. Hello, Carrie Ann. Oh, it's so good to see you again. All right, so I'm going to pull some guidance. I think I'm being led to this deck, maybe one more. We're going to finish up this section and we'll move on to the Q&A. Where's Kailash? I got to have somebody to pull my questions together. Hey, Andrea, what's up, baby? How you been doing? You doing okay? All right, let's find out what's going on. What do we need to know here, Spirit? Ooh, that came out with force. The Phoenix card came out with the Horse King. Beautiful. This is going to be beautiful. When you get through this, it's going to be a very beautiful time in your life. It's going to be tough, though. You're going through some hard stuff. All right, the Phoenix, when it's your ally, appears as your ally to celebrate your journey and ensure your ultimate success. This is true even if it appears that you've just passed through a metaphorical experience of death, excuse me, or are currently enduring a perception of failure in your life. Death and rebirth are related when you enter the realm of the Phoenix. Seen in this light, nothing truly dies, but rather changes. And see, this is what we were just reading about. From one ending directly into new beginnings. The phoenix is constantly reinventing itself and rises up whole and new, even more powerful with every death it experiences. This could signal an end of a relationship or of a dynamic within one, or an end of a job, a project, or even a life. Remember, I said somebody could have literally died there? Perhaps no failure is involved, but it's time for a complete overhaul of your circumstances. Moving on. You may be tired of what you're doing, or you may know intuitively that it's time to move on and try something new. Whatever the case, a death of the old and a celebration of new life are called for. Whatever you do now will indeed be a successful endeavor, for a rebirth is imminent. Are y'all amazed at Spirit? I can't even tell you how amazed I am at what I'm reading. This is blowing my mind. And then we have number 42, the Horse King, which is about assistance and control. When the Horse King always comes to lend you the power to go the distance, forging ahead whatever the weather. You will most certainly reach your perfect destination with this noble ally. He lets you know that some person or circumstance brought through synchronicity will certainly appear to help you with your endeavors. And see, this is the one who's going to make it easy. You aren't meant to go this part of the journey alone. This is also an important time to delegate authority to others so that they may assist you. Currently, you're magnetic to powerful people who are in a position to help make your dreams come true. The Horse King asks that you remain open to those who are sent to aid you. You can be assured that you will be lifted up and will ride high in victory. And see, that's you make it easy. Wow. Spirit blows my mind. Kailash, hey baby, thank you. Oh, Allison, thank you for still being here. Thank you. All right, Kailash. There's been a lot of people asking for being on the list. So, can you please find out who is still here that wants... Why is Amir Star saying, what the F, bro? Did somebody say something to him? I don't know what's going on. I don't understand. Anyway, I'm glad you're all here. Women 05, you don't want nothing? Oh, they're destroying you. Priya, hey, baby. I'm okay. What's up, Edward? Emmett, thank you for reminding us of the power of Jesus. And we did get the tolerance card at the beginning of the reading. And I believe in Jesus also, but not everyone on this planet does. And we have to have tolerance for others and their beliefs, okay? But thank you for reminding us. All right. Okay. Stola, Anita, Shannon. I think I've said hello to the rest of you guys. Okay. So if you're still here, Kailash is going to get me a list together. I don't see why not, Stola. Arushi. That's Arushi. That's not Kailash. I can't see. Arushi, can you see if you can get Kailash to get back on the channel? If not, we're going to have to move on without him. I'll see if I can get him. I don't know where he's at. He might have had stuff to do because he's getting ready to start a new job tomorrow. There we go. Okay, here comes Cosmo to say hello to everybody. He's telling me I forgot to pull trinkets. Okay, come back, Kazi. We'll pull trinkets. Come here, buddy. What are you doing? He's climbing over there to those... You want me to use these cards? Spirit said yes. Cosmo, thank you. Come here, sweetheart. Come here. Come on. Come back over here with Mommy. Can you get back on my shoulder, please? Thank you. Good boy. Spiritual gifts in the collective, Spirit. We're waiting for Kailash. Thank you, Allison. Your music is here. That transformative butterfly energy is here. And you have an angel. These are from yesterday. And there's that baby again. That's the same cards Patsy had. Anything else, Spirit? Nature is here and a rainbow. You could be from the lesbian gay community. Welcome to the channel. We embrace all people here and love and light. And you need to be grounded. Phoenix rising! Oh my goodness. Thank you, Cosmo, for reminding Mommy. All right, may I have a trinket, please, for whoever might resonate. There's some crystals that fell out of the bowl. All right, I got my crown coin. Somehow crowns are significant. You could have crowns on your money. It could be from the UK. I have turquoise in a little vial. I have an anchor. Somehow anchors. I have a cute little high heel shoe. Somebody could be in the little cute high heel shoes. I have a bow. There's a bow. I have a crescent moon with a face. A smiley face crescent moon. Isn't that cute? I have a cross with wings. I have an infinity sign. I have a heart with a peace sign in it. Oh, whoopsie daisy. A heart with a peace sign. Hey, Abby. What's up, sweetheart? And then I have a teeny tiny little guitar. Someone in your life could be a guitarist, or you might be bass or guitar. All right, we'll pull one from here. Yeah, I close my eyes when I pull these. All right, I have a lotus flower. Another anchor. How about that? Another anchor. I have a music note. Remember, music came out. A bullet. Somehow there's a bullet involved. There's Saturn. Look at that. Saturn. A ball. This could be also a Christmas ornament, but it could be a toy because we have a rocking horse for a baby. Those Ace of Cups could have represented a baby. And in the Ace of Pentacles too. I also have a rocking or a regular horse. You could be from Kentucky, or you just might love horses or to ride horses. All right, so Arushi, are you still here, baby? Okay, I see that there are people here that would like Q&A. So, thank you, Ginger. You did? Well, I'm sorry that you don't have it anymore. They're quite interesting birds, aren't they? Come here, sweetie. Come here. Don't get into my cards now. He's been eating raspberries, so his beak is red. Yeah, you love your mommy, don't you? Come here. Come here, little man. I love his cute little white belly. It's the cutest thing ever. But if you touch him on it too much, he'll bite you because it turns them on. You can only touch them on their head. And that drives me crazy because I want to touch him all over. And when I first got him, I did, and I didn't know any better, and he bit me all to pieces. See how he's getting finicky? He loves to kiss, though. You love mama? You love mama? He loves Coca-Cola. He loves ice cream. He loves everything he's not supposed to eat. Oh, he flew away. Oh, my goodness. somebody told me you got to be careful of that, but mine's terrified to go outside. He will not go outside. I would die if he flew away. He's a kike parrot. Oh, he's pulling trinkets now. Somebody really needs to know that this turquoise is gonna... Ah! He just broke it! Y'all, I can't even make this up. He just broke the turquoise. Okay, Kazi. Somehow that is very significant because he pulled that out of the bowl yesterday, I think. Now there's glass on the table. All right, I am going to take a short break. I'm waiting for a moderator to show up to help me with the Q&A. But since nobody is here, I'm going to do it myself. I can. Okay. It was probably like a green cheek or something. They do look very similar to this breed. There's glass on this table. Come here, sweetheart, before you get hurt. Come here. I don't want you to get hurt on that glass. Yeah, that whole bottom just broke out of that thing, and glass just went everywhere. And so did turquoise. So somehow that's very significant to somebody. Cosmo, what are you pulling out now? He's pulling out a butterfly. That transformation that you're getting ready to go through. He's acknowledging that. Uh-oh, somebody might have a gambling addiction. Okay, that's enough trinkets for today, Kazi. You want to get one more? What you got? He's got another peace sign. Yeah, he wants to get trinkets. He was pulling the skull. Uh-oh, he got the moon. Here's the moon. Look, a marvel of the moon. Okay, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. He knows when I get him off the table that he's got to go in his cage. Come on, sweet pea. What's the matter, baby? What's the matter? Why you don't want to go with mama? Huh? Why you don't want to go with mama? Okay, so what I'm getting from this is you want somebody to maybe leave, but they don't want to leave. Somebody here does not want to leave. Because he will not perch. Come on, perch on my finger. Come on. Come on. This person doesn't want to leave. Oh, they might even attack you. He's not attacking me, though. Come here. Sometimes you can make it too easy for people. Kailash has a list. Let me go back up and find it. He might be having internet problems. I don't know where he's at. Anyway, I'll take care of you guys. I'll come back. When I come back, give me a minute to go put him away and get me something to drink. And when I come back, I'll answer all the questions. You're just going to have to be patient with me. So, Andrea, I see I'm going to answer one for you. Just hold off on telling me and give me just a minute to go put him up because I can't read with him like this. He will get into my cards and tear them up. Come on, buddy. Let's go. All right, I'll be right back. Andrea, hang out for just a minute. Arushi, thank you. Can you help me get a list? Kailash, I guess, is having problems. He's not answering me on the phone either. It doesn't matter. There's not but a few people watching. If you don't have time, I understand. I can handle it myself. But if you have time and you want to put a list together, Andrea is definitely on that list. And I guess just ask who's here. There's only like 6 people watching. Are you up to helping me? If not, you can say no. I'm just asking you because I need to know so I can do it myself. And I can. I guess Kailash is having internet issues or he got tied up somewhere. All right, well, hang out if you want me to answer a question because I got to go get rid of this glass. Okay. Kailash has it. All right, I'll be right back, guys. And tell him I'm going to give him some time to get the list together. I'll be right back. All right. Get right here. Get right here. Oh, no, you're not going to. Come on. Why am I calling you Kailash again? I call you Kailash every time I'm doing a reading. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, yeah. Somebody is not getting off your back. I think you want somebody to leave and they just won't. That's what I think, personally, because he is really acting up. Or you might not be able to leave somebody. It's like you're clinging to their back. What the hell? want to take your check? Good boy. You coming in? You ready? Come on. You want a treat? Come on. Cosmo, you better not. Dangerous, there's hawks out there. The hawks will get you, buddy. The hawks will get you. Yes, they will. All right, come on. Come on. No fussing right now. Mama's got to finish her reading. You know I got to deal with her. Can't stay in there. You'll be breaking shit. Okay, y'all. Here I come. Sorry. Come on, I'll give you a treat. Come here. Come here, bub. Come here, bub. Sorry if you can see my terrible mess I have in there. Come here, boy. I'll give you a treat. Come here. I haven't felt well since Thursday, so I haven't even made my bed. Here you go. All right, I'm ready if there's somebody to help me, and if not, I'll take it on myself. All right, Andrea, go ahead and post your question, sweetheart. If I'm jumping out of sequence, I apologize, but I do not have a... Oh, okay, Arushi's helping me. Is Derek serious about the two of us? Okay, let me see. I can find that out. Can't we, Spirit? Spirit can find that out. I can say it like that. Let's find out. Is it Stola? You're fine, Andrea. I got you, baby. I got you. Don't worry, I got you. All right, we're going to go with Stola, though, first, because Arushi is helping me, and she's doing the best she can. She jumped in late, okay? All right. Is Hector, not Hector, I'm sorry, Derek. Is Derek serious about the two of us? Spirit, tell Stola if Derek is serious about their relationship. May we see, please? Is Derek serious about the relationship? No forgiveness and get more information. Is he serious about this relationship? Communicate clearly, no forgiveness. What happened here? Something happened between the two of you. Not the right time and forgiveness. Forgiveness keeps coming out, Stola. Is Derek serious about Stola, Spirit? Give us a clear answer, please. Spirit is indicating to me for you not to take action, or that he's not going to take action within the next few weeks. And there's no need to worry. So I feel that let's find out how he feels about you. How about that? There's a card in the wrong deck. That's not by accident. Time to talk money came out in reverse. There could have been an argument between the two of you, or something about money. I'm getting, look what Cosmo did to my hair. Oh well. Show me how Derek feels. There's not going to be any need for action within the next few weeks, and there's no need to worry. But show us how he truly feels about Stoa, Spirit. Okay. He feels like there's drifting happening, and that somebody is spying from fake accounts, and they're thinking about roaming wild. He may feel like you're free-spirited and that there's possibilities, though. Let's clarify. Why is Secret Admirer drifting? Because they don't want to fight. I don't want to fight no more. I'm hearing that song in my head. Something happened here with money. Hey, Kailash. Somebody's seeing through illusions also. Hold on one second, my friend Donnie. He's going to come over today and help me. Let me know when you get here, and I'll unlock the door. Okay. So, he doesn't want to fight anymore. Somebody might be drifting here. What's going to be the outcome of this relationship? Dark influences or third-party influences, and somebody feels like they're not happy. Somebody's not going to be happy, and there's also a resentment ultimately. It's not going to happen in the next few weeks, but I don't see this relationship moving forward very long. Just being honest with you, Stola. And it's because there's something influencing the relationship. What would he say to her? She wanted to know what he would say. What would he say to her? Show me what he would say. What would Derek say to Stola? Stola, remember the influences? Drugs and alcohol just came out. Stola, no one understands me but you in reverse. I suggest not moving forward here, but I think you're going to go back in for one more bite. Like I said in the original reading. Third party, yeah, it looks like drugs and alcohol are involved. You're good, Kailash. Andrea, what's your question, baby? Excuse me. I hope that was helpful, Stola. Trust me. You're welcome, baby. I'm sorry it wasn't better news. I will always be honest with you on this channel. So if you want to come back and check in again, you're welcome to do so. Okay? Because it's energy and it can change. Random guy 12, Jesus loves you too, baby. And I love Jesus. What was the reason for your boyfriend Carlos the Leo to blow you off this weekend? He hasn't said anything to you about it, and you're an Aries. Okay. So we want to know that. Good, Stola. Good deal. All right. Green Hub, I think it might be on your end, baby. You might want to go out of YouTube and come back in. Okay, let me get back to Andrea. Okay, why did he blow you off? Why did Carlos blow you off? I feel that we need to go into the tea. I'm just being honest with you. Then we're going to look at some reasons why this relationship might be struggling. What was the reason for blowing her off over the weekend? He was rejecting and forcing. Dirty offer. What was the reason for the weekend being blown off? Reflecting on rejected. I think he's considering letting you go. Show me his reason for blowing her off. Because there's a third party. He's moving on. He's the one that's moving on in your situation. Or for some reason he feels like he's wasting his time because of a triangle. And he's planning on moving. And he may be fake smiling and having an affair. And that's what came out in the original reading. He may also have fake accounts. Let me get my other deck. What are the challenges this relationship is facing, Spirit? Ooh, that flew out. Not talking and not my type. Both came out in reverse. And also sex only. This relationship is not looking so good. I'm sorry. He's got somebody else on his mind. What was he doing this weekend? Oh, wow. He's healing in a divine union. You could be the third party. And he's not helpless. This is going to be the last question. Is Andrea the divine union? Don't be assertive. Abundance. Can you clarify yes or no? There's an opportunity and you're ready, but don't take action. I feel that he has another opportunity, and that's why he's not taking action and being assertive with you. I feel that you're a third party for him, and he has someone else who could possibly be a divine union. It's showing that he feels like it's just a big mistake. Go ahead and get me the next question while I ask how he feels about her. How does he feel about her? May I see, please? How does he feel about Andrea? Separation, space, and a blockage. Distance in reverse came out. And not using your intuition. He wants to be separate. How else does he feel? Like this was a mistake. Remember I just said that? Mistake came out. And his heart is not open. Yeah, you need to just let this person go. They're giving me all kinds of indications that they're not interested. And I wouldn't want to be where I'm not wanted. That would make me feel incredibly powerless. You were. I'm sorry, Andrea. Looks like he feels like going back was a mistake. I'm so sorry. Asha? You hear Asha? Hey, Ariella. Hey, Rashima. How are you guys? Thank you for being here. I hope you will subscribe. Amen, amen. Can someone tell me Good to hear, Rashima. Stola's already been done. Hello, Grace. Hello. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You're so sweet. Some of them call me Granny. But that's okay. Right? If their granny looks this good, she's a beautiful woman. Is Arushi next? Is Amin here? I think I saw Amin. You're welcome, sweetheart. Oh, okay. I'm having trouble seeing the names, so I'm looking at the pictures. It looks like you changed your picture. Thank you, Arushi, for helping us. Whoever's next, go ahead and post your question because I got a friend coming over to help me with getting my security camera set back up. Post your question, she says. Hi, Randy. Should you divorce your wife for me? You're a Libra and you want to know when you're going to get a job. Okay, question of when. That's a timing question. So we're going to look at when you might get a job. When will Amin get a job? Tomorrow and in July. When will Amin get a job? Universe, do you see a job in the future? Rushing in, but not in July. When will Amin get a job? May I see, please? When will Amin get a job? Not in September, more than a year. Not in the spring, not in September, and more than a year. Why is it taking you so long? It says August. Why is it taking you so long, though? Let me see what's going on here. It says August, okay? That's what it's saying. It's going to be in August next year, maybe. Hopefully next year. I'm trying to get to my career deck down here. Why is this person taking so long to get a job, Spirit? Because of not cutting ties and realizing something. Okay, so it says, you may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. Go with grace. So either you're not cutting ties or you cut ties and you shouldn't have. And illuminating. Something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about new jobs, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. And there's going to be no drama involved. Maybe there's been drama involved somehow. Come on. I'm sorry, my friend is on the... He said he stopped to get some stuff. Okay. Is there anything else they need to know to get a better job? To get it more quickly? How can they expedite this job? Spirit said it's just a matter of timing. And I know Kailash can understand this situation because this sounds exactly like the one he's been in. It's all about timing right now. Pull another card to see if you need to do it now wait a while, or make a different decision? What's the answer to that? It's about strategy. This timing is about your strategy. You need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. So, and right now, money is a big issue. It looks like take the time to figure out what you want to do. Find someone who's already doing that and ask them. You need to work on making connections with the right people in order for this to move forward more quickly. If they can make a connection with the right person, when might they get a job? Not next month, and not in the summer. So when? This year. So if you do what I'm telling you, it'll be this year. In less than a month. Amen. If you do what Spirit is suggesting, you can have a job this year in less than a month. But if not, it's going to be next year in August, I think is what it said. Okay. What does Amir need to hear while we get the next question posted? You're welcome, baby. What do the angels have for Amir while we get the next question? Angels, what would you say to him? Oh, that's a lot. Spirit, come on now. What would you say to Amir? Find the right connection, okay? And then you're getting a lot of angel cards. I'm just going to take them. All right. I trust that others' journeys are perfect for them and mine is for me. I find happiness on my own path. Your guardian angels are saying, focus on your own dreams, express gratitude. Then you will easily see all the signs we send to let you know we're here helping you. I am a fountain of infinite creativity. My imagination knows no limits. Your Archangel Gabriel, when you need to breathe energy into your goals and dreams, call upon me and the Archangel of creativity and motivation. And I am a magnet for good hair days and spontaneous dance parties. I embrace fun in my life. Archangels, this is your guardian angels. We love a good time and a good joke as much as you do. Allow space in your life for lightness and joy in all moments, great and small. So they want you to have some fun. And I am deserving of vibrant health. Honor your body and your body will honor you. Archangel Raphael, with my emerald green rays of light, I can bring your body and soul back into alignment for optimal health and balance. Okay? You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome. Are we able to buy the house that you're currently living as rent? Can we buy? Okay, let's find out. Will Rashima be able to buy the house that they're renting? No, take action. Will Rashima be able to buy the house they're renting? Peaceful resolution, no in reverse. Right now, I don't know. It's up in the air. Wait, no. I keep getting no, but we'll see what comes out. Will they be able to buy the house they're renting? Ask your angels and remain positive. Can you give us a more definite answer, angels? Reconsider within the next few weeks, but remain positive. So somehow reconsidering, and something's going to happen within the next few weeks. What will be the outcome of the next few weeks? Reconsider. There's something better, let go, and forgiveness. The situation will improve. So somehow they're saying that there's something better to let this go and forgive. I don't know what that means, but the situation will improve. So I'm not sure what that means, but that's the answer I got for you. You're so welcome, Amir. You're welcome. Hey, Randy. Thank you guys for being here and for all your participation. You're welcome. It really wasn't giving me a yes. Honestly, it was indicating to me that there's something better. Hey, Ariel. Thank you, Ariel. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. I'm so happy to have you here. Ariella, I'm sorry. Ariella. Beautiful, beautiful name. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. You're next, Ariella. You have a question, sweetheart? Okay, cool. And Randy, I don't know when you're next or whatever. I'm going to leave it up to Arushi because she's doing a fabulous job helping me. Thank you for your subscription, sweetheart. Okay. You want to know how things will progress and end with your boyfriend and you. Okay. So, okay. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. Because I was about to say, okay. You want to know how things will progress. So let's see. What are the struggles in this? What is it that this relationship needs, Spirit? What do you see happening in this relationship for Ariella? May I see, please? I'm sorry, Ariella. What do you see as the stuff that needs to be worked on in the relationship for it to go the distance? Is it possible for this relationship to last? You're afraid of getting hurt and losing this person. There's fear here. What are the situations that need work here that flew out? Somehow feeling unloved is a problem here. Ariella. You have to feel loved. Someone is feeling unloved here. You deserve someone who can support you emotionally and love you fully. And see how this person is just laying on the couch being ignored? This person's laying there and there's someone next to them. This person may not give you the attention that you deserve. And look, this is causing burnout. Somebody's burned out here. I feel like this relationship, if this person, they might be somebody's emotionally burned out right now and they need to retreat and recover before continuing. So I feel that this relationship, show me how this person feels about Ariella. May I see please how this person feels? How do they feel about Ariella, Spirit? Oh, Ariella. Their heart is open and they have very fond memories. But it's not only you. What is their heart open to? Oh. They have a lot of pride and they don't like feeling trapped. And I'm going to tell you what I see here. They want to have peace and they don't want to chase thrills. This person has a lot of arrogance and ego and they're stubborn. And they don't like to feel trapped, tied down, and held captive. And right now, because you feel unloved and burned out, this person feels like they can never make you happy, no matter what they do. And I feel that that is what needs to change here, is you need to maybe get some counseling for the two of you, or spend more quality time together. Someone here may work way more than they need to or should for their health and their well-being, and they just aren't able to be there fully because they're just not, they don't have the energy left over. And you require an incredible amount of energy because you feel unloved. And so you're putting off this vibe of feeling unloved, and you're causing problems for yourself. How does Ariella not F herself, Spirit? How does she not F herself? You need to have a fresh start with no bad habits. So I think that's saying exactly what I just said. And look, set some financial goals. So I think someone here is working too much or doing too much, and there's nothing left over to give to the relationship. You need to start over. You're being given an opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to the gift that you've been given. But you have to kill this habit you have of feeling unloved. Because I feel that this person is a good provider, and I feel that they are incredibly burned out, or you are, and it's causing you to feel unloved. Don't play the victim. Don't be afraid of being alone. And don't play hard to get. So, I'm getting that same vibe that I was talking about. It's like you feel unloved, but it's because this person is they're so busy doing something that they don't have anything left. So you have to make your relationship a priority. You're welcome, Ariella. Start over again and make this relationship a priority. Cut out time for you and this person to spend together and see where it goes from there, okay? Okay, Randy. I'm ready for you, baby. Thank you, Ariella. So are you, sweetheart. You're amazing as well. You guys, I'm going to come back on Wednesday. It'll be at a different time, but I'm going to come back on Wednesday late at night. So it'll be, I don't know what time it'll be for y'all. I think it'll be morning. So if you're able to watch in the morning, you're welcome, sweetheart. Then you can catch my full moon reading in Taurus. But if you don't catch the full moon reading, catch it on the replay, okay, if you're interested in seeing it. I will do a full moon reading, though. I'm in Eastern Standard, but if you're in the United States, I don't know where you are, but I'm in Eastern. I'm on the Eastern. I'm in North Carolina. And it'll be about 9:30 at night, 10 o'clock at night before I can get to it because I work a public job. And I have to wait till I get off work. Okay? Oh, there's Randy's question. Okay. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Arushi. Should you divorce your wife of 10 years for being too fat? Randy, can I ask you a question? Do you love your wife? Be honest. Do you love your wife? Have you had children together? Do y'all have children together? Okay. All right, let's look at it. Let's look at it. Should Randy divorce his wife? For gaining weight. I'm going to leave that part off. Should he divorce his wife, with or without the weight? Should he divorce his wife? Should Randy divorce his wife? Spirit said, in the near future, helpful people. Clarify in the near future as divorcing wife. If you believe you need to trust abundance. So I don't think you should. I don't think you should. Show me how Randy's wife feels right now, Spirit. Show me how she feels. I'm sure she's not happy either with gaining weight, especially if you're saying things to her about it. It's probably making her feel very bad about herself. Show me how she feels about herself, Spirit. She feels like there's possibilities. What does she feel like there's possibilities for? Not being confused. I think somebody's here. Hang on one second. I heard a car door. All right, Randy, sorry about that. So she feels like there's possibilities to not be confused. What is she confused about? Memories of some not so good times. No, he is the weapon. I don't need a weapon. He is the weapon. Okay. Randy, can I be honest with you about this? Okay. If you love somebody, okay, because my daughter's in the same situation, okay? She's with a guy and she's gained some weight because she's in college, and college students gain weight. That's what happens when you go to college. You get the freshman 10 or 20 or whatever you get. And he told her that if she did not lose weight, that they were going to break up. And I told her to leave him, to go ahead and do it. Because essentially, she became very subconscious of her weight and felt very bad about herself. Well, where's your child while you're working out? Who has your baby or your child while you're doing all these workouts? With your wife, right? Well, the better way to approach, I'm not telling you that it's a bad thing to encourage somebody to be more healthy. It is a good thing to encourage a person to be more healthy, to be more in shape. But it's the approach that you're taking. You're asking me, should I divorce my wife of 10 years who I have a child with because I won't tolerate her putting on, gaining weight? Damn. Can we get any worse around here? Freaking crazy. All right. It sounds like to me that she needs to see a physician, because I had to go to the doctor. Now they have places now, weight loss clinics, where you can go, and there's shots you can take. I don't have any side effects from them at all, and I've lost 30 pounds in the last 3 months. And I've struggled with my weight my whole life. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And it's metabolism. You're just lucky your metabolism isn't slow, because if you had ever struggled with your weight, you wouldn't be doing this. Well, you have very high expectations of other people who have issues that you've never dealt with. So I feel that eventually she's probably going to get enough self-esteem to leave you, but I don't know. I don't know her. What are the relationship issues here? Somebody's unavailable. And it says not talking, but in reverse. I think you talk too much. And you're just, somebody here is just not emotionally available at all. Anything else? Love sucks. And somebody here is just not committed. They maybe neglect themselves. I don't think she's happy right now. Or you're not. I don't know. I don't really know what to tell you. How old is she? How old is she? Yeah. Well, 35 is an age where if you don't start something soon, you probably never will. Thank you so much for the compliment on my shirt and glasses. Oh, you're so sweet. I can't, is it Witsme? 12112? Was there anybody else on our list? Randy, I don't really know what to tell you to do, baby. You and her have to work that out. That sounds like something maybe for a marriage counselor, though, because, neither one of you are willing to do anything about it. Like, you're not willing to allow her to be who she is, and she's not willing to change for you, and she's not willing to do it for herself either. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Okay. All right. This is the last one. Hello, dear. Do you see? I can't pronounce. AV, your ex, reconciling in the next month in November. Will, is it Premia? You're welcome, Randy. I'm sorry I couldn't help you any more than I did. But that's one of those things where, y'all's self-will is playing a factor, and neither one of you are willing to commit. Perina. Will the ex come back in Perina's life, Spirit? May I see, please? Within the next few weeks, but no abundance. Cosmo's making a fuss in there, isn't he? Will the ex come back, Spirit? Listen to your intuition, abundance. Somehow money is involved or something here. Let go, no money, no abundance. Will the ex come back in November, Spirit? It said in the near future, within the next few months. So I'm getting in the near future, but it could be within the next few months. What's holding them up from coming back? Getting hurt. They're confused and they don't want to hear any excuses. And you're my type. You're their type, but they're confused for some reason. They don't want any excuses and getting hurt. That's why they're not coming back exactly yet. So let them work through their confusion and whatever excuses they're making or not making. Probably not, baby. It's not looking like it. The same within the next few months. Let me pull a timing card and see what comes out and just kind of compare those two answers. Where did I put them? What did I do with them? Here we go. Can you give me a time frame for when the ex might come back? The card says today. They're not going to come rushing in today. All right, when? It says January. Not in 6 months, in January. So I guess it's kind of, that would be about right, wouldn't it? Okay. All right. I got a friend here helping me with some stuff I need help with. So I'm going to have to cut out. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the likes, hyping the videos, sharing, subscribing. All that you do for the channel is appreciated. Thank you for all your sweet, positive energy today. I've thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed being here with you all. Okay? All right, come back and let me know how it turns out, Perina, okay? Y'all be blessed, and I'll see you midweek for the full moon in Taurus reading, okay? Love you too. Thank you, Arushi, for your help, baby. Thank you, Kailash. Good night.